We are going to become household names this year without sharing all of our business. Now, I know you're probably wondering, Lauren, I'm a lifestyle creator, but how do I go about pursuing this niche without sharing all of my business? And listen, it has not gone unnoticed to me that the girlies that do overshare tend to grow relatively quickly. However, there are a few creators out there that have given us just enough information to keep us intrigued. And that is what we're going to get into today, because that is the sweet spot I'm trying to maintain. Now, the first step is to determine what your content boundaries are. Now, for me, my boundaries are dating content, details about my 9 to 5, unless it's like silly stories about me and my coworkers, and also conflicts and issues within my personal life. Establishing those boundaries will help people get to know you and also know what they should come to expect from your page. Now, on the flip side of that, friend, you also do need to establish what you are comfortable talking about. It can be an overarching understanding that you work as a social media manager, or maybe it's that you love to read books, or maybe you are so obsessed with guacamole that you're trying to find the best guacamole in your city. Which leads me to my favorite part, building your lore. Now, the key to building your lore is to think about your brand like a story. So you want to build lore on your character by telling us interest about yourself through anecdotes or your own personal opinions. Those are going to help us understand your overall character, and it'll help us better understand how you're pursuing your interests. Now, personally, I like to think about my videos as beginning, middle, and ends, because at the end of the day, like everybody likes to say, you need to have a journey that people can go along with you. Now, you can come up with a longer term plot line, i.e. like what your page is about, but in between, you can also have smaller storylines that are basically like a TV episode where you have a problem at the beginning of the episode and you solve it by the end. Except this time around, we're kind of going to think about it in episode parts. For instance, I've been playing around with the idea of introducing journeys in like chit-chatty videos and kind of just like talking about my ideas holistically. Now, it can be resolved in the next video, or you can break it up into series. For instance, I'm organizing my whole apartment and I introduced the idea during a chatting video, and then I followed up the next day with the video of me organizing my closet, and then I mentioned that this was a longer term project, so I'll let people know about it as it goes. And voila, baby, people are able to hop into any part of your story and figure out how to get back to the beginning, and they can figure out how to get to the end eventually. Basically, friend, you got to give the girls a reason to tune in for the next episode of your show. Now, since we've established how to be the best lifestyle creator ever, next up, we're going to dig a little deeper into mastering story-led vlogs, because honestly, y'all, I have thoughts, I've tried things out, and I love a story-led vlog. Now, before we go, tell me what y'all want to be known for.